Hey guys! So today's video is going to be a sit down, get ready with me talking about some goals for 2020. Who's excited about 2020? I know I am. I'm ready to let 2019 ride behind me and I'm ready to see what 2020 has in store. I cannot believe how quickly December has gone by. I feel like it flew past. I felt like there was so much time and energy put into preparing for Christmas that it went by in a whirlwind. And now I'm like, wait a second, Christmas is already over? Are you joking? Anyway, I would like to make a quick disclaimer that it seems like I am filming in a perfectly quiet house. However, I do have my 5-year-old here with me, so if there are a couple disruptions, that would be why. So bear with me. All you moms, even you dads may know kids come first. So without further ado, let's sit down and talk about 2020. Okay, so jumping right in, as always, I have done my eyebrows and primed my eyelids off camera just to save a smidge of time. And I'm going to be taking my Anastasia Sultry palette today. I normally am feeling the warm tones and I normally do warm tone looks, but today these eyeshadows here were just speaking to me. So let's just go ahead. So my first goal of 2020 is what seems to be everybody's every year for about the first month or so, and that is a weight loss journey. Who doesn't want to feel better about themselves, look better when they look in the mirror? That will be my first goal. I apologize for the dog. I know you can hear it. I'm so sorry. Weight loss for me has always been kind of a struggle. I've always, I used to get picked on when I was younger about my weight and everything like that, and it never really affected me. It still doesn't necessarily now. I just feel like it's not that I don't have self-esteem. I definitely have self-esteem and everything like that, but I just don't have the confidence to do certain things, like to well, ever since I've had my son, I haven't worn a two-piece. That's for sure. I don't know if I ever will, even if I do look like, even if I lose the amount of weight that I want to. I haven't done that. I don't necessarily, certain clothing items I just don't wear, some of which even in my prime I didn't feel comfortable wearing. So that's another thing. But I would like to feel better in the clothes that I do own. And sometimes I do want to buy, like a sexy dress or something like that. So in doing so, I would like to just feel better about myself and my appearance for myself, not for anybody else, just for me. I think that's what weight loss should be. So if you're out there struggling too, just know you're not alone, but please, please, please do not do it for somebody else. Do it only for yourself. That's when your pride and how determined you are, that's when it really shines through, and that's how much more motivation you get, is just for doing it for yourself. Sorry, didn't mean to go on a rant there, but that's just how I feel about it. The next thing that I have a goal for is my YouTube channel. You guys, I would definitely like to become more active, uploading more so on a regular basis, like at least not on a regular basis. I don't want to do daily anything. But I would like to develop a schedule so then I am holding myself accountable to it, with the possibility of, I definitely would like to see my channel grow, obviously. Who wouldn't? But I would definitely like to be more active and have a set schedule of when I'm going to be filming and uploading and yada yada yada. I would like to become better on the computer and better at editing and things like that, you know, make my channel look more appealing. Um, I want to find more inspiration. So I don't know where I have to go for that, who I need to watch, but I need some sort of inspiration, something to just make me feel very determined and so inspired to just create so many different looks. Summertime, I feel like, is where I kind of shine in some sorts. I definitely branch out with my looks in summertime. I definitely love to do colorful, bright, out there kind of looks. So I think summertime is where you're going to see that I will really start to shine. Maybe. We'll see. I know for sure one goal would be to get like an actual filming camera, so then I'm not sitting here on my laptop doing it. But you know, when you're starting out, you have to work with what you've got, right? So my next goal for 2020 would be to travel more and be more adventurous. So when I first met my boyfriend, when I first met Bill, he really, really enjoyed hiking. And I think I went on one single hike and that was it. I went on like one 5-hour hike and that was the end for me. I didn't go on another one. But he wants to. He wants to do more of that. He wants to, you know, be out there again. Part of that goes along with, you know, being in shape, being more active. Let me go back to it really quick. That's another thing that will help you if you are on a weight loss journey yourself, is to have somebody to do it with you, to motivate you, but to have somebody else to push you and guide you and be there to hold you accountable to, you know, get to the gym, work out, eat healthy, whatever it is. That's just what it is. So we want to be more active. We want to go on hikes more often and do, you know, more adventurous things, but we have to be in the proper shape first. So will it come? Yeah, but it's going to take some time. But that nonetheless is one of my goals for 2020, is to travel and be more active. I moved out here in April of 2016, and I honestly, I think it's genetics because I'm horrible with directions. I don't like to go places I'm not familiar with. You know, that's just how I am. Um, but nonetheless, I feel like I haven't gone very many places inside of Arizona. I don't know. I've never been to Tucson, though it's only a 2-hour drive. I've never been to Sedona, which I think that's also a 2-hour drive. Um, and I would just like to do things like that more often. I would like to learn the state that I'm going to be living in for the rest of my life. So that will also have to be a goal of 2020. Another goal of mine, to kind of coincide with traveling more, is to go home more. I am from Northern California, so being in Arizona, it is a hard thing for me, and it's really, really different. It's great and all that it is because I'm out on my own, I'm doing my own thing, you know, making some memories of my own out here, you know, building a family and a relationship and everything out here, you know. I'm basically just living my life out here. But I do miss home. I miss my family, you know, my aunts and uncles, grandparents, and my parents. They all live in California, and I just miss them. I get to see my sisters way more often than I used to, because I get like weekends off with my job. But, you know, it is what it is. I have an amazing family out here. So they kind of help me and comfort me and things like that. But they also know that they need their parents just as much. So it's all the same. So I would love to go home more, love to visit my grandparents. I was talking to our cousins over the weekend, and they asked if we were doing anything exciting, come the new year, and I said, oh, well, you know, we're going home at the beginning of the month. And our cousin said, oh, and I'm assuming home meaning California. And I said, oh, yeah, like, I guess I should just start saying that, because to them, our home is literally where I'm sitting right now is our home. So that's actually, he actually made a good point to me. And I think I'm actually going to start saying hometown more often, because home is where my parents and grandparents are. Period. Oh boy. I need to continue to do my makeup. Softball goals. This is where it gets interesting. Softball has always been a huge part of mine and my sister's lives. You know, we've played for years. I think I started playing when I was 5. And, you know, obviously I was watching my sisters. Softball actually was such a big thing in my family's life that my birthday, because it's in the middle of the summer, like because it's in summertime, my birthday always kind of got like not overlooked, but never got a birthday party because it was always during a softball tournament time. I think I might have like gotten mad about it before, but now I'm like, you know, it's just a birthday party. Softball is such a huge portion of my life, or was a huge portion of my life for so long, that it's kind of just embedded in me that I should play. It's kind of just like what keeps me out and active and social, because if not, I would be a homebody for majority of my day. You know, I'd come home from work and be a homebody. And softball kind of keeps me from that. We are actually branching out and playing. Oh, there he is. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry for that. So, like I was saying, we're actually finally branching out, and we agreed to play on a Friday night team, like a Friday night league team, as well as a Sunday night league team. The Sunday night league team we actually played on for a couple seasons now, and we have a lot of fun with the people that are on that team. So we're pretty excited about that. We're pretty excited about both. And as far as my women's team goes, really my goal this year is just to kick some ass. And I'm pretty sure they can agree with me. I'm definitely taking way too long on my makeup right now because I'm sitting here talking too much. So I'm going to go ahead and do my face makeup off camera and come back and talk to you guys about my last goal, because it's going to be a little bit of a bigger topic. And I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I did a majority of the rest of my face. I finished up my lower lash line, applied foundation, concealer, and bronzer. I'm going to go in with some blush and highlighter while I talk to you guys about my last and final goal of 2020. So my last and final goal of 2020 is about my relationship. My dear sweet boyfriend, who is the most amazing man, you know, aside from immediate family, to ever come into my life. I promise you guys a dedicated video to just him is coming, but nonetheless, he has been the biggest blessing I think ever, and I can't even express to you guys how happy I am with him. So I'm child interruption. Give me 1 second. Kids, gotta love them, right? Anyway, so like I was saying, the ultimate goal would be to, you know, hopefully take the next step into being together forever. I personally can't be the one to decide that. It would have to be up to him. That's an amazing goal to have, right? Is to be able to prove to him that, yes, I would like to be with you forever. So hopefully 2020 is our year for that to happen. You guys see all of the dust flying? It literally looks like it's snowing, but it's just like, I think it's just highlighter flakes flying around. But it's just so crazy how one person can literally, the second you find your person, that's it. And you know. And it's just, it's crazy how much heartache and how many people it takes before you find that right one. So if you're not there yet, if you haven't found the right one yet, just be patient. Let me just tell you, they're out there. But yeah, guys, that completes today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!